How important will this election be for President Putin?
Well, for him, important. I mean, I think the first thing to just sort of make clear is that this is not a normal election in any sense that we would recognize. I mean, he is the candidate. He will win. Any kind of significant opponent, actual opponent, is either in jail or marginalized. Russia really has become a much more authoritarian place over recent years, and particularly since the beginning of the invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. So it's a very limited kind of election, but nonetheless important for him. He needs to establish legitimacy as an authoritarian leader who began a war that hasn't gone to plan. That's extremely important. The war itself, he needs to kind of position this by saying, look, I've got it. It's under control. People are beginning to wonder and to worry about how long this war is going to go on, how many more mobilizations there will be. So he's very sensitive to that, and you may well see him pitch it, and his advisors pitch the election more as a question about the domestic economy, which people are also concerned about, given that half the government budget practically is going on defense spending this year.
Marc, good morning. It's very kind of tempting for the international audience to interpret this election as some kind of referendum on Russian support for the war in Ukraine. How valid is that in context, as you say, it's not a particularly fair or open election. There is only one real candidate.
Yeah, I don't think it will really act in that way. It will be, more complicated. There has been support for the war, and it's a kind of, an issue rather like, if you remember when Tony Blair took the UK into the war in Iraq, before he did that, opinion polls suggested that a large majority of Britons were against it. As soon as British troops were committed, that reversed, and there was support for those troops and for the war in that sense. And Russians are very much the same. They will support their boys. There are lots of concerns about it, but you don't see widespread protests, and nothing really that is likely to be of great concern to Putin in terms of his sort of political longevity. But it is important to him just to establish that he's still liked by the population, and that's what he'll be trying to do with this election.